Hello, this is Morgan Friedman, live and direct from Columbus, Ohio, here to bring you the King Kaleb podcast. Hide your white women and buckle up.
Hello, everybody. I leave the motherfuckers. And welcome back to the greatest show to ever be made here, episode 41 of the King Kaleb podcast. And as always, I'm your host. Light skin, living lavish, killing shit I need no practice. Hide your wives, hide your white women, all that dumb shit. King Kaleb, we're back at it again, folks. It's been a while. Burped and shit, congestion, Pizza Hut. But anyway, it's been a while. I know. Been a couple weeks. It's because, like, work. I've been doing that morning shift, so, like, I can't really record this at a proper time because I usually do it at night when people are asleep and gone. So, you know, I can't do it, like, right when I get home from work because motherfuckers are here and shit, so. But nevertheless, your boy's back to clown, back to talk that random fucking nonsense. And, yeah, I'm not gonna waste any time because I have a lot of shit to talk about. Random shit, as always. But, you know, we have to start off with that Sports Center. What the fuck today is? It's like March 8th? March 8th when I'm recording. So that means March Madness is coming up this weekend. They will bring out the brackets and shit. So that's going to be very exciting news, like I did last year. Yeah, last year. I'll do my little breakdown of my tournament for you guys. I had nothing else to do. We had to, you know, waste time for this podcast that 3 people listen to. Shout out to 3 people that listen, by the way. But, yeah, that's been going on. NFL offseason. I tell you what, NFL offseason is really picking up. We have teams trading, circulating, rumors, franchise tags. Shit is going down. Big news today, as of the day that I record this shit. The Seattle Seahawks. It looks like the Legion boom is over. It's just, everyone is hurt, dead, old, don't want to play no more, leaving. They traded Michael Bennett first, it seemed like, to the Eagles, but then the Patriots, the cheating bastards that they are, came in at the last minute or whatever, like hours later, apparently, and gave the Seahawks a sweeter deal. I forgot the specifics of the trade, but it looks like Michael Bennett is going to the evil empire, and yeah, that's terrible. And I mean, good for them. He's kind of on the older side, early 30s, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how much left he has in the tank. Can he be that, you know, premier Pro Bowler that he was? What the fuck? Past couple of years. And, yeah. So, that is in the news. And, what the fuck is this? And then Aqib Talib, the Broncos, getting traded to the Rams for some nonsense. For all my football fans, know that Tremaine Johnson, who was their leading corner of the Rams, is a free agent, unrestricted, because they franchise tagged him the past couple of years, so obviously they don't give a fuck about him no more. He's going somewhere else because he wants the money, obviously they're not going to pay him for it. I really wouldn't pay him either, because, like, he's a good corner, but he's not, like, world beater, lockdowns, never been a Pro Bowler. Like, you're all right, man. You're you know, relax on that. Trying to get $30 million a year or some shit. Like, no. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, that's like big news that I just, like, randomly on my fucking break at work checking ESPN and shit, and now it's just like, what the fuck. Very interesting details up front. So that we had to start off with that. Basketball news, not much. It's March basketball. People are, games are happening. They're getting ready for the playoffs in April or whenever the fuck it is. And yeah, it's April. But yeah, nothing too exciting on that front. I'm gonna hit up ESPN right now, look just to make sure anything else of relevance is or has occurred in the spectrum. Yeah, they're just they're on Kirk Cousins' watch, wanting to know what the fuck, what's gonna happen. Fitzpatrick got re-signed to a one-year deal with the Buccaneers. My Steelers, we franchise tagged Le'Veon. He seems that he's going to play no matter what, so, that's good. I don't know. I mean, we obviously want him for a long-time deal, but, like, he's still getting paid a lot of money. That's the thing with franchise tags. They act like the assumption is that they're not getting paid like they are. Like, they're pretty much getting paid the amount or close to the amount that they would want. Obviously not as much and like the long-term stability of that shit, but other than that, we have a black person on our team. I didn't notice that. Not that I watch baseball, or not baseball, but hockey, but the Columbus Blue Jackets, gotta stay alive. They it's a radio thing. It's a sports radio thing if you wouldn't know that every time on the sports radio station, like they have a fucking commercial of the Blue Jackets, like gotta say, just hyping up hockey. But we have a light skinned Negro on our team. That fucks with the diversity. Still not gonna watch it. But yeah, you get paid for the franchise tag. I don't know why. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just want that long term deal. Marquise Goodwin signs a 3-year extension with the 49ers. Oh yeah, another big news. The Titans cutting DeMarco Murray. He had a very good, like, well, I don't know about good, like, he had like 2 to 3 great seasons, and 4 maybe, I don't know. He was like a top 5 back for a little while. I don't know. It feels short-lived. It's sad. I still think he has something in the tank, though. I wouldn't write off his whole career, but he's getting up there in age, and he has injury history, so we don't know. And obviously, Derrick Henry's emerging, like he's coming into his prime. So I guess pay cuts and whatever the fuck they want to do. The Titans, man, if they really get like a full team together, they will be deadly. You know what I'm saying? Well, not deadly, team on the rise. They could be competing for shit in the future because Mariota is a very good young quarterback. He had injuries this year, man. That's why I've been telling everyone. That's why his numbers, even though he won a playoff game this year at Chiefs Stadium, which is a tough stadium to play, it's like he did some things this year, that made him, go to the next step, let's just say, in his career. So, yeah, that's news. Allen Robinson, Jaguars, is going to be a high, heavily favored free agent. So, yeah, that is the sports news. If there's no NBA, I mean, like, what really, like, nothing's happening. There's no, there's no fucking trades or anything that's happening. Chris Bosh is still alive. Chris Bosh eyeing return next season. That's another thing. Have you noticed, like, that's like 2 years, not a peep from Chris Bosh. He just disappeared. Like, we knew he had that heart disease, and he's had that, I think, his whole life, I guess, or definitely his whole playing career. But, like, not a word. No one talks about him. No one has talked about him. But they are now. He's one of the better power forwards when he's in the league, so he's a very good player. I've liked watching him. I hope he, gets back out there. But I don't know for who, though. Like, who would want an older, always being hurt Chris Bosh. But yeah, I guess that is news. So there we go. Yeah. Any news, like, throughout the world, the wacky world we live in? No Trump shit, right? Have we heard? Little Racket Men. I feel like I saw something that was, like, somewhat relevant. but not really. What the hell? I know there's an opioid epidemic in my state. I don't know about you guys, but every time the news fucking comes on, the opioid outbreak, and then we had some cops that died in like a month, yeah, a month ago, and we're still showing it. But yeah, I know that sounds so fucked up. I don't know. I mean, obviously we don't, you know, I don't want anyone dying, and you know, God bless some of their families and all that. But I'm just saying, how many people a month after being dead get, you know, this much coverage? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm such an asshole. I know. It's not always a race thing. I'm not saying necessarily that. I'm just saying the whole. I don't. We're keeping this in. I'll go fuck. Like I said, 3 people watch. Who gives a shit? But yeah, who the what? Okay, well, I'm just gonna live stream the news right now. Okay, this is in Colorado. Dog escapes mountain lion attack. Apparently, and they have video. There's a mountain lion in the back of their house, and this dumbass. I mean, there's 2 of them, but he came out with a shovel as if that would stop a mountain. I mean, I guess maybe they get scared of humans and shit, but like, if a mountain lion is attacking you, I mean, maybe you can knock the fuck out of it. But like, I wonder like how that motherfucker ran. What the fuck? That motherfucker's. They literally almost died. I've always wondered that, by the way. Like, if you're like in this situation of like an animal actually attacking you, you know, like head on, like how like resistant, like if you really fought back, like would they keep trying to fuck with you or would they run off? You know what I'm saying? I know there's probably videos on it or some shit, but like if like a pack of wolves or like a bear is really like coming after you and shit, and you're like hitting them obsessively with a fucking weapon, like a shovel or some shit, like would their dumbasses still try to fucking kill you, or would they try to like, you know, run or, you know, leave to save their lives? I know like in some nature videos they show it, but that's when like 2 animals are attacking each other and shit, and the one goes off because, you know, and this wildebeest or fucking lion goes away to live another day next at the water hole, you know, that shit. But yeah, that's interesting. That's fucking out of hand though. Why are y'all living why are humans living in an environment to where a mountain lion can be in the back of your fucking back of your fucking house, man? That's ridiculous. God bless these motherfuckers, man. These what the fuck is this? Walk of Fame, Star Wars nonsense. Okay, no one cares. Yeah. Shit is completely out of hand, people. And in case you forgot, shit has hit the fan. You know what else is out of control? Being broke, poor, struggling, and more importantly, hungry. Well, lucky for you, with all that, you can get the last one. Live here, I give you American ramen. As always, American ramen comes in many great, delicious, scrumptious, tasty flavors. We're talking about chicken. We're talking about beef. We're talking about picante. We're talking about oriental. We're talking about 30% less sodium. For all you health nuts that really think that any form of ramen noodles will not negatively affect your life. American ramen, when you're broke as fuck. Okay, this news shit is getting out of... What the hell? First of all, free my nigga Bill Kelly. All my people in Columbus, or like the greater Ohio area, know who Bill Kelly was. He was the best. He's the best news anchor I've ever seen in my life. First of all, Representative drafts bill to ban Ari. What? The Bachelor. What is this? People, I don't even care anymore. But anyway, Bill Kelly went to Washington, D.C., unfortunately, because he got the main job there, as he rightfully deserves. I mean, the capital of America, he's giving the weather to. You know, no other human on this planet deserves that right. But it's still upsetting, and, you know, selfishly, I would like him to be here. This McPeak guy's he's all right, man. I mean, he's been here longer. He's been here for years. He's the wily veteran, even though he's not some old guy. He's like in his 40s. But we just all want Bill Kelly, you know what I'm saying? It's just... that's just how it is. So yeah, that's that, and sports news, nonsensical life news. I barely said anything. If anything, I offended cops saying that we shouldn't keep showing them after they die. But uh, let's see, what do we? Oh yeah, that Lowe's grind, that workflow, that work grind all the time. I don't know what. For the 3 people that listen, suggest what I should call this segment in the show, but it's where I talk to you motherfuckers about my job and what's been happening. Unfortunately, I've been getting more hours. That's a phrase you've probably never heard of in your life. Unfortunately, I'm getting more hours. These motherfuckers think that I enjoy going there. I mean, granted, my availability is every day, every time, every millisecond. That's why they give me this bullshit. And then you have motherfuckers that come in 5 to 10, 6 to 10. Like, why are you even coming to work at that point? What are you getting your paycheck, man? It's completely out of hand. But I mean, we're going to that spring season, so we're doing all that shit. Raindrop, top stock, da 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 da. All that nonsense, that dumb fucking shit. My gripe, as usual, I'm not going to incriminate myself and fire myself talking actually about Lowe's or anything else that occurs behind the scenes or with, the work and all the other shit. But what I will continue to bash over people's heads is the most just the retarded motherfuckers that come to the store. My main gripe this week, I feel like sometimes instead of working at Lowe's, I'm like an operator at Google. It's as if like instead of like looking online, like you would call in Google and they would search it up for you. These motherfuckers come up to me just to like search some shit. Like, did you not go? Everyone has a fucking smartphone or the internet, anything that can possess Wi-Fi and the interwebs. Why are you coming up to me asking for black tube light bulbs and all this other stupid shit? And like, people, please, for the love of God, if any of you had common sense, you would look, at least in this day and age, you would look online before going to a store. Unless you want to window shop and fuck around, but if you have a specific item you're looking for, would you not look it up online to make sure that they actually have it so you wouldn't waste your fucking ride over there to get it? And then you get down there and complain, oh, you're supposed to, you don't have it, what? You're telling me you don't have a molecular cubicle spear that you put under the fire pit that prevents bees from swarming up your ass? No. Why would any place have that? What is wrong with you people? You people. This is like 2 weeks. In the moment of it happening, I forgot about it. I forgot like specifically what was happening, but like I remember looking online on our computers at work, which are fucking terrible within itself. $1 million company, but we don't have updated electronics. Let me digress. But we have 3 iPods that work. But anyway, in the whole store, we have to get our shit done. How do they expect us to get the shit done when we have an iPod? I don't know, fucking answer. Caleb, why do you guys have iPods? Thank you. One of 4 people that watch this shit. We had the little iPods with like the scanners and like we can scan shit and see like every item in the store, like what top stock, where is it at, how much we have, quality. Put the item number in, boom, bow, ping, skitty, pop, pop, boop, and ba-ding, da-da, voila, it's there. But, and we also use it for other shit, obviously. It's like print labels and do the IRP and all that shit. That's like missing items we have on the shelves, and we got to restock it to see first if we have it or not. And yes, no. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. But yeah, we only have like 3 that work in the whole store. There's 12 departments. There's hundreds of motherfuckers that work there. And yeah, there has, right? Somewhere near 100. 150 maybe employees that work there. Anyway, the shit. This is what you wanted to hear. A podcast about a 20-year-old complaining about work. I tell you what. It's funny. It's hilarious. This is just for shits and giggles. Even like before I got a job, like I always didn't want to be that guy or that person, because you know everyone and their fucking mom complains about their work right when they come in the store. Babe, you won't listen to this. Susan over here, this bitch, she really thinks she's smart because she was coming to me and she was like, you know, like that shit. Everyone, I tell you what, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm just giving you guys the funny experiences with customers that occur. The little shows of me, right? I don't really care. I just fucking they just like anything that I seem is comical in any situation at that store, I will clown and talk about until they fire me over it. But, and luckily, 4 people watch the shit. So who am I really talking to? No one, exactly. So, that was that with that low shit. Oh shit, speaking of which, thank God we're done with that. We have a viral video in here, Fox 28 News. This is how you know these motherfuckers have nothing else to show you. Of course, there's like 4 minutes left. Emperor Penguin takes a selfie in Antarctica. Some goof left a camera down somewhere in fucking Antarctica, God knows. And there's 2 penguins looking at it, inspecting, and this is so funny. LOL, OMG, FRL. Send me, post me at share, temple tweet, all that bullshit. So, I don't know, I'm geeked. I haven't done this in a while. I've been built, I've been, you know, what it was, the phrase. Bent up, I guess, I don't know. I don't talk to anyone, so the only time I can fully, I mean, you know, I clown at work too, clearly, and, you know, around my house, do little petty, well, not really petty, but like nice little like sliders in there, smart remarks, if you say. But yeah, that, oh shit, the original Mattress Factory. Yo, commercials be retarded, bro. They, like I said, you gotta look for the subtle shit in TV, which is going to segue into my next fucking segment. Caleb's What to Watch. Hit that high note on these hoes. But like some of these commercials are like, and the funnier ones are usually the unintentional ones, because like it's so random, you know, whatever the thing is. But yeah, I don't have a specific thing. I know I was leading you on to nothing. But for Caleb's What to Watch, though, what I do have for you guys is, let me see here real fast. Let me get that guide in. That guide up. What the fuck am I talking about? But I've been hearing a lot about The Bachelor. I think they had their finale or whatever. I don't know why, because you would think I would watch something that ridiculous and retarded, because, like, I watched, like, Flavor of Love and For Love of Ray J and I Love New York and shit. Maybe that's a retro classic throwback What to Watch. All those shits. I know I Love New York is on Hulu, both seasons. And shits are just fucking ridiculous, man. This, like, early to mid 2000s reality TV shows were just so fucking ridiculous, so out of hand, so fake at some points, and they're just so fucking hilarious well, pretty much all the points, because no matter what is being depicted, it's just fucking ridiculous. But yeah, that's probably my What to Watch for the past couple weeks. Even though I usually always talk about fucking reality shows on this fucking podcast, but you gotta go to what started it all, you know, like the first like couple reality shows that really set the bar high for TV. Oh shit, Atlanta's back on. Well, yeah, I know that shit. That's actually a good show to watch, Atlanta, with Childish Gambino, obviously. But yeah, I'm trying to find. There's like nothing on right now of like nonsensical comedy. Unintentional nonsensical comedy. That's always the best shit. 90% of TLC's airtime is My 600 Pound Life. That shit. Queen Sugar on the OWN network. This sounds promising. Is this Al Jefferson? Okay, no. This nigga looked like him. It's some black drama Tyler Perry probably made, and yeah, this shit, like I said, you just need to like I wish there was there should be you know how in video games there's a random button? There just needs to be a random button on fucking remotes so you can just watch random shit. What in the blue hell? Oh, fuck y'all. I can't even watch this. I don't know what the AAN channel is, but it has a flag, an American flag in the background, so I'm imagining it's America's, some American something network. But Jeremiah's Choice, which is 4 goddamn hours, it looked so promising. Rick Tomasco's U.S. Coin Show. My friends, people actually sit down here for how goddamn long? 4 hours. And look at unique and robust actual words on the guide. Numismatic items. Rare numismatic items. And they're literally showing you coins. This was obviously before online shopping. Segue back to the segue back to fucking the commercials. You know how everyone's on eBay and Amazon and all that shit. But before there was all that, if you guys remember, infomercials where you could call in and order shit via fucking phone. Oh my god, it's hilarious. I think when I lived with my grandma, I actually got something once, because when you're a kid, you always want those shits, pillow pets. I don't even remember all of this shit. The fucking zoo book, was it zoo book, zoo color, some shit, but it was a colorful book with animals, and that would always attract my eye because I was really into animals when I was a fucking kid. But yeah, that's how they get you. Yeah, it is zoo books. Yes, that shit was fucking lit. They have a fucking website. How many times are you gonna say fucking cave throughout one sentence? I don't know. I'll try my best. Zoo dinos. Yo, I'm about to order this right now. I'm gonna subscribe. Are magazines even a thing anymore? The interwebs. Internet has taken over everything except for people that want a grill cover, apparently, and need to call me to make sure that we have the most common item a Lowe's store would have. Yes, you fucking idiot. We have grills. Come inside. Please look. You got ant traps? Yeah. What type are you looking for? Oh, I just need ones that work, and it's kind of... Come in the goddamn store. You need... What is wrong with you, people? I don't get it. Nor do I get 4 hours. 4 hours of coin watching. Oh shit, we got paid program here. Here we go. We gotta listen to this. We're gonna end this podcast on here, folks. Can you feel the Lord? Is this a white bitch getting this lit? Yo. Chelsea got soul. No, this bitch has to be light skinned. Let me back up. Oh no, she is. Yeah, there's a lot of white people. We fucking lit. We dab it in church and shit. Anyway, folks, this has been the King Kaleb podcast. As always, subscribe, share, tweet, farmers only, black people meet. All that retarded, dumb shit that I say to 4 people to make me think that I am going anywhere in life. As always, this is your host, King Kaleb here, signing out. What in the hell is this?